We almost died right there. Right there. But today there's fucking rainbows. Oh, it's getting there. It's almost connecting. I'm hoping that for the brief second that the sun breaks out, because there's that hole right there, it should come through. Or that is already it. And there's overcast in front of it. I don't know. I'm looking at the sun. That's a bad idea. Yep, she connects. Double rainbow. Boom. Okay, I think the real beauty of the sunrise is over. The day has begun because I see sunlight and it's on that hill right there. Time to pack up and get my feet wet. When we crossed this yesterday, it was just a trickle. There was rocks sticking out that we could walk over, but we retreated back downhill to here. Just happy to have some flat spots that weren't underwater, you know? I already found a tick on me while I was standing out here. At least I felt it crawling on me, though. You don't generally feel them crawling on you. Okay, let's pack our stubs up. And go. Can you guess why there's a rainbow? Yeah. Look how close the sunshine is. I'm just going to wait a bit. Everything's already pretty wet, but I don't want it to be even wetter. Well, it's just a nice drizzle right now, but sunshine has touched the tip. Ooh. So I got safety supplies. I don't need to go anywhere. Town is farther away than I can walk today in the rain because the trail turns to slop. It's, we were trying to do 30 yesterday, and that would have put us under 20 into town today. But now town is 26 away, plus the walk into town. And nothing would be open anyway. There is that teepee to sleep in, but I'm not doing 26 just to sleep in a teepee. So I think I'm going to do upper teens today, maybe. And then tomorrow polish off the rest to go into Atlantic City. That just sounds weird, Atlantic City. I'm landlocked, man. And it's not a city. So it is day 67. We're all still set up. It's like 7:30 in the morning, but it keeps pitter-pattering and none of us are in a hurry. I can still hear them snoring and shit. I'm on my third cup of coffee, which means I gotta go cat hole. You can't hide yourself anywhere, but yeah, I'm not ashamed to poo. I do it every day. There's definitely a chill wind. It's a much different day out here than every other day. Hopefully it's just overcast, but generally if it's like this, you can expect some rain on and off. But we'll see what we can do. I ain't in a big hurry. I'm just trying to look, 15, 17, nothing huge. Interesting couple of days though, man. I must say. I guess I just poo anywhere, man. Fuck, I don't care. Well, I live here now.
They have service, and the hour-by-hour forecast says it's going to end anytime soon. And I'm not compelled to go out. I don't think I've ever sat in my tent this long to avoid the rain, but since I've sat here this long, I might as well ride it out. It's 9 o'clock. I've done 0 miles. But yeah, not compelled to go out in this at all. I'll do a 10 today and a 20 tomorrow or something. Waited this long.
It is damn near 11 o'clock. This is probably my latest start ever. But I only had 26 to do. So I'll do some today. I'll do some tomorrow. Weather permitting. So after we got our near hit, I ran up to the top of this hill because I didn't want to go back down because that looked like a bog. That's what I remember walking through it. Turns out there were dry spots. But I ran up here and saw this cliff. I ran to the edge real quick just to see if there was an easy way down, and then decided screw it, and I ran back. Yeah, I realized it's just a ridge walk. Well, as ridgy as it gets out here. Look at all that snow. Insane. That's still thick. Little mini glacier. You can just see Count way over there on the horizon. On the second to the last out. But most of my stuff is just moist now. It is no longer soaked, except the backpack. Those are super absorbent and take forever to dry. I don't know why they're so absorbent, but all of them I have ever owned soak up their own weight in water. I have to go back. I realize I'm not wearing glasses. I don't know where I left them, but I don't have them on me that I know of. Luckily, I'm not too far, but annoyingly far enough. Now I'm last out of camp. Fair, might as well ditch the pack while I'm headed downhill and then back up. I remember where I was wearing them last was when I just had my vestibule or rain fly over me. So probably in that area, because that was kind of that was totally out of slant and in rocks and stuff. So I did not set up there. I set up, 15, 20 feet away, not real far. So it's somewhere between those two places. If not, I did bring another set of glasses with me, but I like these ones a little better. A little filthy, but no worse for wear. I'll dunk them in the water, call it all good. Not too far down a walk. I was right there where the road is. A little grassy patch. I can still see red in the distance, but it is super flat out here. Pack is feeling light. Very little food. Carrying 1.5 liters of water. Next water is supposed to be in 7 miles. Figure it's a cool day. Plenty of, snow and other things. I'm willing to bet there'll be a little more water today than there was yesterday, judging that it rained for a good 12 hours or so. More than that. Let's see what today holds. It looks like my road goes straight over that hill. I think I see somebody on the trail right about there. Yep. I believe that's Cal. Looks like a nice rock. Doesn't take much to get a view out here. You only have to get above it so much. But a view of what? Shrubs. Been digging on these little beauties. They grow in mass in these, I don't know what to call this. Is this a glen? I don't know. It's a big grassy area. But all the really grassy areas that don't have much sage in them are filled with these purple flowers. That look a dog. I see a dog. That might have provided a little bit of shelter from a little bit of something. Groovy looking rocks nonetheless. We found some nice rocks to take a break on. So I finally caught up with everybody. They had at least a mile on me at one point. Well, the lead person did. So I was actually surprised they were still sitting here when I got here because, you know, with my speeds, that's damn near a half hour sitting around. But none of us are in a hurry. They got their grub stick to answer the phone. Red called them from here. And they open tomorrow at 11, so maybe I'll be there for that. If I get to town too early, I'll just continue on to the next town and then get food there. I'm not gonna like wait around in a tiny town for a few hours to, you know, eat at their restaurant. And then see if I can rescue Spoonie. I'll be still where I accidentally left him. I'd really like to have him back. Probably ended up hiking a little later than I normally do as well, judging that I got such a late start. Got a lot of stuff done while I was in my tent though. That was nice. I have, you know, lots of video stuff to do and some online class that I can do offline right now and then just, you know, copy and paste what I did in there. Yeah, homework. I got a lot of stuff to do on the trail, you know. It's not all just hiking and eating. I gotta drink, have safety meetings. And then, you know, my responsible stuff. I'm waiting to get backed into a corner with the YouTube thing though. As little as I've been able to upload and trying to travel with others is what's gonna make it hard to do because I can't ask people to hang out and wait for a couple of days while I upload a couple videos. I could probably get them hang out for a couple of hours. But my videos don't take a couple hours to upload. I mean, at the average place, you're looking at 6 to 10 hours per video. And that's if I get a place that has the super fast. Run into them every once in a while, and it just saves my bacon. My pack gets squeaky as it gets empty. I don't like it. The snow helps make this little scene beautiful, especially knowing I don't have to walk through any. Snow is always the most beautiful from your porch. It's been a pretty pleasant day so far, although, I've only been on a couple hours. The breeze feels great. There's nice overcast, but blue in a few directions. To the left and to the right. Wind is coming from that direction. And this has been all the flatness of the basin walk, but there's been, beautiful rocks and such. You don't feel like you're just in an endless sea of green. But it wasn't nearly as traumatic as I remember it being last time. I had a great time this time. Even getting nicked by lightning. That kind of made it. That kind of did help. But in reality, I was at more of a risk from hypothermia than I was getting hit by lightning. But lightning is way more exciting. And the fact that all four of us felt it, it'd be one thing if just one person felt it, because you'd all be like, nah. But since we all experienced it, we all know what we're talking about. I bet you it was totally far from us too, like in reality. They just have a wide area of effect that maybe zaps out smaller, weaker creatures. But just, hits us in the head a little bit. Maybe comes out our hand. Probably just electrical discharge in the air or something along those lines. I don't know. I'm no scientist, nor electrician. Electricity is almost like magic to me. I got a kind of an understanding of it, but not fully. Getting a lot closer to the winds. Crazy that once upon a time people came through here in wagons with wheels made of wood. No trail to follow. No idea where water is. Probably eating antelopes, because that's what's around. I don't know, maybe there's buffalo back here back then. But there were. Or bison, whatever. Coming through here, there would have been a shit ton of natives who would not be kindly to you white people coming through their territory, and you really can't blame them. Yeah, you have to be made of something different to attempt this. I wouldn't have what it takes. Scrooby random piles of rocks everywhere. And unfortunately, a bunch of cow in the trail. A bunch of babies looking too. And they're like literally on the trail, so I'm gonna spook them all. Actually, I already am there. Slowly retreating. Setting out the alarm. I'll be back for you later. Give you a couple more weeks to melt. Yeah, it looks like there's more trees sticking through than there were yesterday. But there's still a shit ton of snow under those trees. Give time for the mosquitoes to breed. Trail's a little moist. I'll walk on some rocks. There the cows.
I'm hoping not, but this might be our water supply, but it was described as cool, clear, and running, so hoping not, but that was like a week or so ago. Snow melt was real. Those two are checking around, see if they can find the spring, because it's labeled a spring, but this is more of a seep over here. I think fresh snow melt, really. Let's just collect it. I don't even think it's a seep. Yeah, probably some of that snow. But I'll see if they yell, like, hey, it's over here, and then, I'll wander over there, but that's backtracking, man. Through tick-infested weeds. Well, the map does show it in that direction, so let's go wander over and see how many ticks we can collect. We've been having contests. So far, meaning Red are at 1 today, everybody else is at 0. But Count's really good at the game. He can get like 5 a day sometimes. Okay, it's wet. We see some purple flowers all over the place. So. But we're assuming these rocks over here contain the spring. Zoomed in on the map. That's what it shows, more or less. And you can tell by how they're walking that it gets way more wet as you get over there. Oh, there's a squeal. And that's hopping from little island to little island. There's little channels of water in between them. Walk gets a little more difficult. Level 2, huh? What? We got this. Okay, almost there. By far the cleanest, clearest water I've had in weeks. It is a nice little spring. The rocks are stopping the cows from at least shitting in that part. Somebody built a little circle to keep them out. Seems this trail is having an identity crisis on who it really is. 4 different names in a mile. Come on. Pick one. Somebody got a shiny new cattle guard. Nice. We just took a break up against the fence. We'd gone 4 miles. These guys like to take a lot of breaks. I'm down with breaks, especially because, I'm not trying to do any big miles today. It's just a bit of wandering. There is a bridge coming up in like 5 miles, and we're going to check out underneath that to see if that's a cool place to hang, because, underneath bridges is generally pretty cool. And just in case a storm rolls in. I don't think there will, but how many times have I said that? And I do remember a cool bridge hiding under it that you could get like up underneath the bridge, like into the structure itself essentially, where you're protected on almost all 4 sides. But I have no idea if it's this bridge or not. I'm hung out under so many bridges. I can't remember which one is where. But I'm willing to bet if there's a bridge to hang out under on this trail, I was there. So when I see it all, I should have some sort of flashback. I like how we hike together. There's a good, 60 to 100 yard gap between each of us. Sometimes we hang out together, but most of the time we kind of all hike solo together. It's the best of both worlds, it really is.
The winds actually look less formidable the closer you get to them because you can't see their depth. You know, you just see this thin veneer of scary. But I remember having to get out of there to get resupplied and then get back in there, so it's at least like a 2-week stint in there. Something along those lines. But that's future crawler problems. I'm gonna go up and see me some Montana. She's doing this shit right. Oh, and I know I am, because the people that we left Chama, because we dropped people off at the trailhead and whatnot, Portable G being one of them. We didn't actually drop him off, but part of his crew. They jumped off. Portable G just said, "Hey man, I'm behind you somewhere on the trail. Where are you at?" Yeah, and he's in the last town I was in, Rowlands. So we'll see if he catches up. But yeah, this is the way to do it, man. Be out here for this right now. While it's beautiful, there's actually clouds. Man, if you can afford it and, ride around and piecemeal this trail together, you could have a great time. This is not a trail meant to be done south to north or north to south, really. It's all dependent on the year. But so far, I've tried it twice. And no, man. It's not like the AT or PCT, man. This is quite a different beast. You want to have a good time, piecemeal together. Hey, if you want to suffer, do it the way I did it last time. Just try to walk north. Deal with a whole new winter in Colorado and then a whole new level of summer here. You don't find just water coming out of nowhere. And sure, slightly yellow, but slightly yellow water is better than no water at all. Look, I didn't expect this. Where the hell is it coming from? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. But there's plenty of it. Was not like this last time. And somehow last time it had more mosquitoes too, which is weird because, it's way wetter. Oh, whatever. Oh, there's a rock. Okay. I was going to go alley-oop. Don't want to get my shoes wet at the end of the day. Come on, man. Looks like they're taking a break down here in this marshy area. Totally would not have been possible before. But today was mosquito free. I think there was a few in the morning on the hike, but not enough to even bother bitching about. At least I don't think I did. I don't keep track of what I say. There's 2 little miles to go till camp. That's the only thing that looks mildly threatening. Don't know if it's headed our way, but I just assume everything is. It's hard to tell what way the clouds are moving here because they don't move fast and they seem to move in several directions. I'm not used to that. Like I was watching them in front of the moon this morning while the moon was out. And I couldn't even tell they were moving. But then the moon disappeared while I was in my tent, so evidently they are moving. Well, that storm dumped on us for something like 16 hours, so it was a slow mover. As long as I get my tent set up before it hits, that's all that really matters. Oh, that's beautiful down there. Nice waterway. That's where I'll be getting my next drink from. I actually had more water than I needed for this little stretch, but it was so clean and clear I didn't want to dump out the extra. A lot of times when I get within 2 miles, 3 miles of the next water, I'll just dump some out. I know how much I need. Sometimes I have a whole extra liter or two on me. I just don't eat, you know. I like to have more than enough just in case. But yeah, I get lazy and lighten my load. Not this time, man. It's good, clean water. That looks really good too. It's beautiful the way it's snaking back and forth so much. Which means we must be close to the bridge. Got less than 2 miles, I think. I haven't checked. They've just been talking about it. We had the option to take the low road down where Red is right now, but we opted for the high road because it's cooler and we were more likely to have dry shoes. Let's look and see if we can tell if he's having fun. Oh, he's drinking. Yeah, he's having fun. Past 4 o'clock, everybody's drinking, except myself. Love the way this thing just snakes back and forth. Look at that. You know, it's just going to tear through that little spot in no time. Meaning years, but eventually. Beautiful. And we got another thing threatening. So that one's just doing whatever it's doing. I can't tell if it's moving. It's been a big V shape in the sky for miles. But the wind has picked up. But maybe that's because I'm on something high. And I can see darker stuff off in the distance. Oh, but there's the bridge. Groovy. Oh, there's definitely skeeters here. No way there can't be. I see stuff flying around, but it doesn't fly like a skeeter. It's small, but it's... some of them are, yeah. But how can you not have skeeters in this? Let's see if we can see some of their babies. Weird enough, I don't see their babies. Oh yeah, you're skeeters. Uh-huh. Ooh, I'm getting hungry. I did not bring enough dinners. I don't know why. I brought enough fixins for him, you know, the white meat chicken and rice and blah, blah, blah. But luckily, Poppins is donating me a ramen, and not just any ramen, like one of them good ramens. Here, I'll bum a little mashed potatoes off somebody, throw that in there as well. It's the end of the thing, you know, the stretch. Everybody's happy to throw down some extra food they don't want to carry anymore. Oh man, looks like wet shoes. No, there's a way around. High ground. Oh, yeah, this is just squishy. It's not wet. Wow, it's just like level with me. It's crazy. She is full. Weird, I detect the odor of gasoline or oil product. Ooh, swarms of them. I don't know if they show up on camera, but yeah, there's clouds. Not everywhere. Localized clouds, but yeah. Oh, did I mention that my bug net failed this morning? Yeah, zipper died on that too. It just doesn't want to latch anymore. I'm sure there's a fix for it on YouTube or something, but I'm hoping to, you know, Velcro one of those as well. Are those the kind of mushrooms I eat? Growing out of the poo? Are they magical? I hear that's where magic mushrooms grow, is cow poo. But it is a fact you can eat all mushrooms once. No, maybe not a second time. I'm not one to experiment around.
Ooh, swarm. Ah. Oh, fucking me, skeeters. I'm hungry too. Yeah, it's squishy, it's boggy, but it's still beautiful. Oh, you just hear them. The high-pitched whine of mosquitoes. It is quite a terrifying noise. Keeps your brain awake at night. Sleeping in a hammock in a mosquito area. The mosquitoes are literally inches from your ear or less. So just the noise will keep you awake. Horrible little monsters. In this cage, there is a kiosk that says nothing. Not even a way into it. Oh, yes, there is. It's just underwater. It's that time of year. This is the trail. Or nearabouts. I haven't seen a marker in a while. All downhill to the bridge. A few skeeters followed me, but they're giving up slowly but surely. Splat. And you know, I'm not just kidding when I say splat. I'm hitting those little bastards. I'm assuming, you know, I'm walking right back into them because the river's down there, but hey, find a place, set up my tent, cook some food, and just ignore them. At least with my bug net, it's just a bottom zipper. There's two zippers, the the horizontal one and the vertical one-ish, vertical with a curve. And it's the bottom horizontal one that's not working anymore. So, you know, mosquitoes generally don't go low to get you. They're more they stay at the top of your tent kind of thing. So I don't think too many will come in. I'm more worried about ticks crawling in. I feel defenseless against them right now. Where to set up? I don't think there's room under the bridge to set up tents. It'd be cool if there was. It's where trolls sleep. And sometimes I am one. Oh, under that bridge lives a bunch of starlings, I guess. Nice. I love bridges that have that going on. Oh, there's a swarm of them. Eat them skeeters, guys. Oh, wow. Looks like it's a good view from the bridge. Yeah, my little mosquito protector. We need more you in the world, less mosquitoes. Yep, this is that bridge. It's got a little spot up under here you can hang out. Room to cowboy camp for one. But I am not cowboy camping here. Even with these little guys trying to keep the skeeters in check. The skeeters outnumber everybody, come on. So yeah, we're gonna sleep inside mosquito hell, but you know, in our tents. But this is the only flat ground around that's not all shrubberies or rocks.
But it's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah. No place I'd rather be.
He was ballsy enough to jump on his mat and sail. Right about now, he's realizing he's going to crash into the shore.
Oh, he's got his arm rudder working. He's doggy paddling. Uh-oh. Make it.
You said you'd go in and save him.
Oh, barely cleared it.
Oh, classic.
Oh, the shortcut back there, no?
No, that's the drink.
Yeah, cleared it.
You did.
Cleared it.
Swim, man, swim.
That's pretty deep.
Yeah, you're the cleanest guy here.
Oh, I can't touch. Oh, got here.
Oh, the booze is gone. Oh, grab the booze.
It's really strong right here.
Don't lose your mat. Oh, save the booze. Catastrophe avoided. Hilarious. The only one with balls to do it. The rest of us were like, no thanks. Oh, we're trying to get a game of bocce in, but you can actually see this thing moving. It's moving really quick. Oh, yeah. We've been seeing sustained lightning. Like, not just one bolt, but like 4 or 5 bolts in the same spot. But if you look way back there, you can see a bright spot.
Behind the fucking red man.
Oh, blind shot.
And back to bocce. They decided to stay out and keep playing, and I was like, screw that, I forfeit, man. I'll carry the balls tomorrow. I got food going on, and yeah, that storm is coming in hard and fast. Yeah, I'm gonna have to brace the tent tonight. So we got ourselves braced. Oh, thing down there. Tonight we're having some rather spicy. It kind of burns a little bit. That's why she didn't eat it. But there's that stuff, and of course, a little chicken in there. Makes a decent amount. I had to mix it into 2 things to be able to stir it up. But yeah, my nose is running, but my belly will be full, more importantly. The wind has gotten much colder. I believe rain is going to be incoming. It sounds like those guys are having problems with their tents. See, when I bailed, I was like, I'm going to bail, go inside to eat, I forfeit. And they're like, haha, ball carrier, because that means I have to carry the balls tomorrow because I forfeited. But it sounds like they all regretted their decision to stay out there and play. Because I hear their shit being blown around, little screams every once in a while. You know, of delight and stuff. You know, they're having a good time with it. But yeah, I'd rather be in here with my super hot ramen. It is kind of spicy. And I'm a gringo. When you feel unsafe in a storm, safety meeting. And cocoa. So I'm debating. I'm going to let weather decide for me. I don't know if there's Wi-Fi in this little town, but my memory tells me it was in a hole, like a deep hole. And if you live in a deep hole, you kind of have to have Wi-Fi and whatnot to get the signal out, right? And every once in a while, randomly, I'd have what my phone tells me is 5G, but I don't always believe that kind of stuff. But out in the middle of nowhere, it was crazy. I don't believe it. But, you know, I didn't try to upload or anything because, you know, it's not going to last that long. Just burn up battery power. But the goal is weather permitting. I have to throw that in because it's rained every single day here. You know, not horribly though. You know, quite refreshing sometimes. But if it's not, maybe I should leave really early, go to that town because it's only like 9 miles away. Beat the guys there, so maybe I can upload a video or 2 on their badass Wi-Fi that they'll totally have and they'll totally have unlocked. Yeah, the odds are stacked against me on that one. So. Like I said, weather permitting. I'm waking up at like 3 or 4 a.m. anyway, so if I do and it doesn't look horrible out, which I don't think it will, I'm gonna head my happy ass down there and hope for the best.
because otherwise, if I roll in with them, they'll be super awesome Wi-Fi, and I won't be able to take advantage of it because we'll just all be passing through. So I gotta beat them there just so I can hopefully upload something. I gotta get shit out of my phone, man. I talk way too much. Well, good times. The storm just grazed us, sprinkled a little bit, and went on its merry way. Made another cup of cocoa. Went out and hung out with the guys again. It's good times. It's nice having friends on the trail. This is not the experience I was expecting to get. Turns out they record their stuff too. And you know, their parents watch is what they say. They try to make it sound like it's just their parents, but you know that it's hiking videos. And those guys are pretty entertaining, so I'm curious. I don't know what their channel is, but I'll find out eventually. I'm curious. But they're back in time too. I think they said on theirs they're just leaving Lordsburg or something. I was like, okay, that's a little worse. You know, I'm still in Pie Town right now on videos, but you know, I'm actually in the basin. Wow, isn't it crazy how this works? Technology. I hope they have a mirror there. I need to trim my mustache. Now I'm just gonna have to take a whack at it. We were trying to light a joint in the wind, and it was really small, and everybody was afraid to burn their mustache, so I just took a little piece back home with me. Really good day. Really good several days. I mean, even with the weirdness yesterday, and you know, I don't know. It was a weird situation, man. Kind of was. I don't think I fully handled it well. I mean, you know, there's better things I could have done way better, you know, but I was hoping it would just pass over like desert storms generally do. So I was thinking I'll just hide under my rain tarp. But, you know, in retrospect, that was a bad idea. I should have just set up in the rain. But, you know, I don't like setting up in the rain. These towns aren't designed for that kind of stuff. No, I keep working on things in my noodle. I got a whole little, not spreadsheet, but a little notes thing in my phone. Just writing down all sorts of thoughts about gear. How to make so many things better, but, you know, all at the same time, will I ever do it? I don't know. I don't commit. Oh, it's so true. All right, so tomorrow we're going to town. Then I think we are going to, so the loose plan right now is to go to Butte, Montana. Yeah, and take a couple of days off there because Poppin's grandma lives there. So we can hang out for a couple of days, and then I can do my gear repair there. That would work out perfectly for me because I got to make a lot of burnt plastic smell. I have to actually make physical holes in these things. I can't just punch a needle through. It would, you know, I'm pretty sure the needle would wear out well before I did it. Got it all. So I'm thinking I need to take something else, needle size, get it hot, and melt it through so I can just kind of sew it up. That's what makes sense in my mind, so that's what I want to do. And I got to make a lot of burnt plastic smell, and I don't want to do that around people or, excuse me, in my tent. So that would really work out. And then maybe she'll have super fast Wi-Fi. Oh, yeah, and I get all caught up on that stuff too. Get that stress off my mind. It's nice when I don't have to worry about that because when that little timer starts, it's not there right now. But when it starts, oh man, I get a little panic going. I'm like, what do I do? You know, because I'm generally going through any racing crap as I go. You know, as soon as it's made into something, and yeah, it goes. But yeah, beautiful days. I'm enjoying myself. Well, good night.